What's up, everybody? Thanks again for joining us on another episode of the Who Do You Think You Are podcast. This is episode 155. And as always, I'd like to take this time to thank each and every one of you for the subscriptions, for the likes, for the follows, for the comments. We greatly appreciate it.
Could have done better last week. But.
And if you haven't yet, please go to the YouTube at WDUTUR, where the first ones that come up. Hit like, hit subscribe, and maybe
share it with a lover.
Also, check out the social medias on all platforms at WDUTUR Pod on all platforms. Like I said.
That is what you said. That is what you said, dude. Let's get this.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Pedro.
Who do you think you are? How did we get into this position?
And hey, it's your pal Nick. And I'm just going to say this right now. I think Bill Cosby shouldn't be released. Contradictory to everything I'm about to say for the next hour on this podcast. So just know that.
And I am Pedro, and I'm here to tell you that we have a very special guest making his way back into the entertainment world. We are going to have on the infamous Bill Cosby himself.
Bill.
And behind this camera, we have...
Hello, I'm producer CJ. I look like Javier Bardem if he was born a woman. Did you guys ever see that movie?
No.
Non-binary Country for Old Men?
What is... is that the guy's name? There you go. Okay.
I like that.
I like it
Thanks
too,
so
dude.
much, dude.
Should lock him up, though.
How you doing, Bill?
Oh, Bill's here.
Hey, Bill.
We got him on the line already?
Yeah. Hey,
Thank
Bill.
you.
I didn't even hear a ring.
Thank you so much for, first of all, taking your time. I know you're probably getting a lot of media and press out there trying to talk with you. And we're not trying to sell you out. We honestly
and Italian biscuits that are hard.
Oh, you're getting Italian biscuits too, okay.
That does happen in jail. We're sorry that you went through that for, how long did you serve? 2 years. 2 years. So that's a long time, Bill. How was it in there?
Can you walk us through maybe some examples of how you were treated? Were you and
If I'm looking at nerds, because you stink.
Whoa, Bill?
Is he coherent? Everything?
Yeah.
Is this Bill or Joe Biden?
Please.
Okay. Sorry.
Understand me.
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast, Bill. I'm sorry,
We're trying.
Bill. We have one of my favorite comedians of all time on and off screen.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to have you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Bill. And I will second that comment, Bill.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you, deserved what you got.
You stink.
Oh, Bill.
Jeez, Bill, take it easy.
Is he anti-Hispanic?
The blacks and the Mexicans have always...
Well, that solves that problem.
Jesus,
How
Bill.
do you want to be introduced?
No, we're introducing you, Bill. We've already introduced you. What do you... This is our show. You're on our show.
How would you like to be introduced, Bill?
Stan.
Stan?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Stan?
Oh.
Stan.
Okay, you want us to call you Stan.
He's
Bill.
like talking to my...
Is that his name after prison?
That might be his prison name.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Did we hit a trigger there, Bill?
I guess so.
Jeez Louise.
You don't have to be a nerd to disappoint people.
That's true.
You also don't have to be a rapist to disappoint people, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And also, congratulations on getting off the hook, dude. I was one of the... I'm just happy another black man's out of prison. So... Bill, please.
Yeah,
Bill. We're trying to keep this conversation... we have you on the phone.
No, wait. We don't want hostility from the families.
Sorry, Bill.
I almost want to roofie you, Bill.
I think it has to do with something about you don't know how to mingle.
Yeah, that could be true. I'm still trying after 155 episodes of this, but us three boys, and I know our fans are all big supporters of Bill Cosby. So what's one thing that you can take away from your prison experience, I guess?
I want to get on with your life.
Well, that's my life. You mean your life, Bill, correct?
Understand me.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I mean, that's fine, Bill.
Why anybody would accept themselves as nerds
He's so against nerds.
What do you have against nerds there?
You're not good. You don't belong here.
Oh,
Damn.
fuck. Maybe
Makes
that's how he
sense.
felt in prison. Maybe he's Bill, do you think you're projecting a little bit?
That's enough of that.
Yeah.
Cuts me off every time.
Hey.
God damn it, Bill.
I'm tired.
The guy with the dark skin, keep it down, dude. There could be a correlation, I guess. If you're a popular kid that likes the roofie girls, you usually don't like nerds and like kind of the people that sell you out, right?
True.
According to nerds,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
according to
nerds,
that.
that
Nick said it.
drugging women isn't cool. I'm not a nerd, dude. I'm cool, dude. I've roofied women before. I'm with you,
now
Bill.
let's do math.
7 times?
10 is.
I don't know why you want to accept yourselves.
That's deep, dude.
Yeah.
That's deep.
It's very philosophical. I think he read the Bible in there. Do you think so? Bill, did you read the Bible in prison?
No.
Jeez, Bill. He's just asking the question.
It's really, yeah.
Mr. Kelly's.
No, Pedro.
Well, I guess the world's a little bit
With
different.
chocolate chips in them and
The world is a little different, Bill, now that you're out of prison. You know, we have non-binary, binary. We got weeds becoming legal in places. You know, sports athletes are coming out as gay. Where do you stand around this?
Bill, please.
That's the Bill I remember, and I laugh.
It's funny, yeah. All right.
or dance.
All right, Bill.
Yeah,
Well,
Bill.
look,
You're losing it, Bill.
I know you're slowly dipping your toes back into the entertainment world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we appreciate you coming on. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've always loved you.
I don't understand this new coffee stuff.
We weren't talking about coffee, Bill. All right,
I
try
don't
to
know what
stay.
Bill's problem is.
Try to stay on topic. We were just saying thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank
Because
you.
you stink.
I guess the Browns and the Blacks will never get along.
You
Bill.
don't know how to get along with
Yeah.
other people.
That's what I just said. You don't know
But
how to
it's
get
your
along
fault.
with other people.
I'm on Bill's side again.
I forgot all about that mess I had fed myself.
You fed yourself or you fed others, Bill? Come on.
Well, metaphorically. He fed
right.
the mess.
He fed them in order to feed them to himself.
Yeah, which is, yeah. Bill,
Yeah.
you're a beautiful human being. We
Glad
love
you're
you.
out.
We're glad you're out, dude. Another, like I said earlier, another
Thank
black
you.
man out of prison. I think that's something to celebrate, no matter if you murdered or raped somebody. So that's cool.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, out.
Cosby, everybody.
Take it easy.
What a legend, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely legendary.
I didn't even hear the ring. I didn't know we were going to have him on that early.
Yeah, he comes when he wants to.
He sure does.
I would just like to thank our Lord and Savior George Bush for letting that happen, dude. I think there's nothing more beautiful than that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm surprised Trump didn't pardon him.
Why?
I think they got along pretty well, don't you?
Let's get off Trump's dick, dude, for a while. Even joking about it, let's just, you know what I mean?
Sorry, dude.
I'm getting him out of our lexicon of who do you think you are. He's out, dude. Until 2024, he's back on the ballot. Until then, dude.
And we'll hop right back on that dick.
Until then, I'm going retro Republican, and I'm just putting all my praise towards George Bush, dude. The second, George Bush.
George
second.
W.
Yeah, George W. Dude. He's my favorite.
Who was the first one? H?
H.
That's Daddy, right?
Yeah, Daddy Bush.
Speaking of Latino hate,
I know all about it.
there's sort of something that happened in the news. Can you give me a little scoot of my headphones?
Yes, I can. Oh, which one are you?
Yeah, one.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, there
Producer
we go.
CJ,
Hell yeah,
everybody.
dude.
Is that good?
Co-assistant.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Co-producer.
Anyways, in Coronado, California. Is that where you're from?
Me?
Yeah, or just another Hispanic person I know is from there.
Probably another one, yeah.
Anyway, so there's a basketball game in some division, and I don't know if you saw this news. I'm wondering how you would take this. So this primarily white basketball team, already crazy, defeats an Hispanic team. They're kind of talking shit and everything as they're walking, going their separate ways.
Yeah.
And then the crowd, you know what they do? Tortillas, dude. Tortillas at the players, the Hispanic players. What do you? I want.
Did they pick him up and take him home?
I'm sure the moms did.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Because I would have.
You can't just let it. I mean, they're probably bad tortillas though. if you're Mexican, you live with your grandma, your great grandmother, two of your sons, 2 of your daughters, brothers, sisters. It's like 16 people living in your house. They probably have homemade tortillas, so it'd be kind of an insult to take them home.
That's true.
It'd be like, because you'd be like, these are mission, these are so good, and like your grandma's like, have arthritis and I still make tamales.
This is my mission, mijo.
Yeah, this is my mission.
Personally, I think it's kind of corny.
Okay, see it.
Dude, CJ. He learned something from Bill in that interview, I think.
Yeah, dude, it rubbed off.
He interchanneled.
I learned a couple of things from Bill in that interview.
Cover your drink.
So how do you feel about that, dude? Speak up for the Hispanic community. Speak to this Coronado basketball team. They're suspended till 2024.
Okay, look, they already won the game, correct?
The Whites?
Yeah, the Whites. Yeah. They beat the Browns. And it's just kind of like it's a sad attempt of an insult, I think. Personally.
Oh shit, I forgot to buy your lighter.
Yeah, what's
because it's like you already won. Like, what the fuck? Why are you trying to just cause hurt or cause malice, or you're doing that in a malicious way to where you're like, oh, belittling people to a sense of like, this is your culture, this is it's
the lowest brow.
Yeah, it's punching down.
Well, it's not punching down, right? Because that would be to.
No, it's punching down because they already lost the game.
Well, that and all the Mexican basketball players are like 4'11", 5'2".
Well, that's the other thing. I was going to say, we're not that good at hoops. You see a Garcia in there every once in a while. You see, Hernandez maybe. But, aside from that.
That's because the mom was hooking up with a black man.
Yeah, and he's Booker on the Phoenix Suns. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jermaine Garcia,
Yeah, man. So, I don't know. I feel like that's what to say, petty insult makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's say, you want to retaliate. 2024, they come back. Same teams play.
Wonder Bread.
Wonder Bread? What would you?
White bread, bruh.
You can come with a more. I mean, Wonder Bread was already the perfect punch to that.
I said white though.
Okay.
Because they're white. And let's get it real, dude. White guys aren't that good at basketball either.
So let them celebrate.
I'm pretty good at basketball, dude.
By throwing tortillas, dude? Let them celebrate by throwing tortillas?
So what should they thrown, dude?
Nothing.
Job applications?
What happened? They wouldn't have caught those.
They walk right past those.
They already got 5 of those.
They E-Verify, homie.
Bro, they went and were construction the day afterwards. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like they walked off the field and then went back to work. They were actually competing on their lunch break.
How long is this gonna take? What would I wouldn't, because what happened to fucking sportsmanship?
What
man?
happened to trying to make a joke, dude? And CJ already said Wonder Bread before you even started thinking about it.
The joke was made.
It's over.
You asked me you asked me my personal opinion. I'm giving it to you.
All right, you're right. Sorry.
Do you want it or not?
I want it, dude. I want it all.
Well, fuck off now. You don't get it.
All right.
See what happens, Nick?
What?
God, dude, you pissed Pedro off.
Well, he's just still mad because Bill Cosby didn't like him.
Yeah, fucking guy.
Yeah, he seemed a little hostile towards you. I think it's probably something about the prison dynamics.
That's what I was thinking, and I was correlating it with that exact same thing. Maybe he was the bitch in prison too.
I think the blacks and Hispanics don't get along in prison.
They don't anywhere in life.
Yeah,
I don't like them. I mean, the Mexicans. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
No, yeah, we followed. I don't like either of them, so.
yeah.
So what's the
As a black Jew, I just don't like Mexicans.
that's fair enough, dude. Give it to CJ, bro.
I'm a trans black Jew.
Let him produce.
Oh, sorry, dude.
This is how we smoke now on the
He's
podcast,
got like
dude.
a full
We're triple
bowl over there. So.
I know, but dude, I like sharing joints. It feels good to be doing it again.
It does feel good. Thanks for
Well,
including me.
And
I'll be sick tomorrow.
maybe you will, dude. Maybe it was worth it.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe it was worth the
definitely
fucking
worth it,
Delta, dude. Maybe if my Pfizer doesn't
All right,
fight it off, dude.
Put yourself in my shoes, man. You're getting tortillas thrown at you as a young Hispanic athlete that was just, crushed by this.
Yeah, put yourself in his socks with sandals, bro.
Yeah, dude. Okay, and they're throwing tortillas at me.
I'm talking about those Adidas sandals. You know how they always wear
I know
the
what you're
high
talking
socks
about, dude.
with
I have
the-
cousins, okay?
They're not called sandals, dude. They're called
Chanclas, Holmes.
not even that.
That's what your mom throws at you, though.
That's what we wear
They're slides, dude.
Slides.
Thank you.
with the knee-high socks, I say.
Yeah.
What would I do
I'm
with
cultured, dude.
What would I do if they threw tortillas at me, dude? I'd accept it, dude, because I failed. I lost the mission. I lost the game, dude. Go back home.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much. You just literally said what I said. I'd be like, what are you going to do about it?
I would eat the tortillas unironically. Like just because I was hungry.
Gracias, amigo.
Thank you. And I can feed my family for a week.
I'm going to use these for my tacos
I wish you
tomorrow.
would have left them in a package, though. It's kind of gross.
Hey, you gringos eat at my family's restaurant. We're going to serve you these tortillas tomorrow.
Yeah, dude.
Puta madre, pinche güeros,
Yeah.
culeros.
Business owner to represent.
Well, what it's like that
Chupa mi huevos.
happened during football across seas, right?
With the bananas?
You mean the
With the
food bowl?
bananas, yeah.
That was, football.
Soccer, okay, for you all whites. In Europe, they call it football.
That's what we're calling it. That's what we're trying to stay on track.
That's what I said.
Have you ever even seen a picture of Europe?
Yeah, a map, dude.
I tried. I don't know. Would we have a womp?
You're getting loud now.
That's not a
Yeah,
womp.
you are getting loud. And Cosby got loud with me, man.
Yeah, he did, dude.
That fucking guy.
But you know what? You don't need friends like that.
Yeah, dude, let's stay on the sport topic for a second.
Yeah, they threw bananas at an African team or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll take some.
I haven't smoked in 2 days, and those are going to get to me.
Yeah, but
that you go.
no, you go.
You go, please.
I'm working on this.
Fucking
You
hold
go.
those,
So-
dude.
I love you guys.
I love it too.
So
Solidifying my statement.
it's just that whole thing about the lowest brow, like it's the easiest thing you could do. You know what I mean? Like if I was that team and my fans were doing that, I'd be disappointed, not because of the racism necessarily,
Peer pressure, dude. You'd go along with it. You'd sling
but
some
I'd
tortillas.
be disappointed because of the lack of attempt. I'd be like, you could have made that fun and artful. You could have put any time into it. I'm out here busting my fucking ass, and you're gonna throw a banana?
Yeah, dude, I'd throw
Come on.
the cucumber Gatorade at him.
Yeah, dude.
Mexicans love that
I
cucumber.
hate those, dude.
You're not a real Mexican, dude.
They
You're,
don't taste good at all.
no, they're gross.
They're so disgusting.
Or like hijack one of the monkeys from the zoo and let them loose on the field.
That'd
dude,
be
if you're
funny,
gonna
dude.
be Racist.
That's what I'm saying.
At least be really, really racist.
Yeah, dude, lock them up, dude.
Fuck yeah.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Poor attempt. The monkeys, right?
Speaking of, dude, the Olympics, dude. Want to talk about the Olympics?
Sure.
We're smoking weed.
We're drinking bears.
We're
talking
drinking
about
beers.
the NBA.
We're talking about the NBA. That's now one of the fastest runner for America, dude. She's suspended because she's smoking dope.
That's
Yeah.
such horseshit, man.
Hell
It
yeah.
wasn't horseshit, dude. She was smoking that OG loud, bro. She was smoking that loud, dude. You don't have
Yeah,
tattoos and
yeah.
look like that, dude. Not smoking that good shit, bro.
Hydro, dude.
Yeah, she's smoking the hydro.
That's like Phelps, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
and,
Phelps smoking shit too? They just weren't testing for it.
He got
He got busted too, didn't he?
he got
Fined
busted
and
from he was seen at a party with a bong. So
And he was fined and suspended, wasn't he?
yeah, but she was caught.
Another
'cause
black
I think it's
athlete.
another black. I think
Whose
it was,
joke was that? That's definitely not my joke. I stole that from
Oh, that's
somebody on
funny.
Twitter. Yeah.
But I think they just randomly drug test certain people, and it is horseshit that you would smoke weed. And she used it, not excuse, but she said she was smoking weed 'cause her mom died, dude. Just
Okay.
yeah. Which is
Me
kinda,
too, dude.
Which is a dope excuse.
I was smoking
like,
weed because her mom
smoking,
died.
yeah, me
No,
too.
you're smoking weed because your mom's still alive, dude.
I'm smoking weed on that shit, dude.
Dude, I'm smoking weed on that shit right now, dude, or you are, but for me.
Yeah, I think it's horseshit, honestly, that she got suspended and fined.
Yeah, I mean, she's not going to run.
I
and
mean-
she's going to represent the fucking greatest country in the world, man.
Aren't there countries in the Olympics who like have the death penalty for weed and stuff? Like, so
So
it is kind of weird, isn't it? You know?
so Dave Smith said that same point where he's like, we're getting mad at these people about like their Twitters or if they smoked weed, and we're like competing against China who's enslaving Muslims or like Russia who's killing gay people. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Somebody
like, what's the idea?
Yeah, like
Right.
somebody sent like a tweet 10 years ago, and we're like, she can't perform in the Olympics anymore. But over here, like Russia's like, I don't know, top runner slit some homo's throat. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
like what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we like crying and complaining about? It's absolutely insane. The whole Olympics, like pretending like we're some like coherent bunch is so funny.
I mean, I go back and forth with that too, because I appreciate the idea of like, oh, okay, cool. It's a form of friendly competition among what could
So is
otherwise
war.
be hostile. Yeah, perfect.
Sorry.
Super friendly.
Yeah. And so competitive too.
Yeah, it's very competitive.
States, yeah.
Life or death almost.
But yeah, it's just that I appreciate it for the fact of form of life, or I'm sorry, a form of friendly competition between what could otherwise be hostile states. You know, it like gives you an opportunity to exchange culture and stuff like that without
They're not exchanging
without
shit,
conflict.
dude.
But we've made everything so political. Like sports are so political now. Like my dad doesn't watch baseball. And I'm like, what are they doing? Like,
What a fag.
but it's like, why are we doing so? Like, why are we throwing so much political, social things? And I know because it works. Like the woman that she didn't face away on the.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Can I use that ashtray, please?
Yeah, that didn't face the what was she throwing, like the shock put or something?
Oh, she didn't face.
And she didn't face forward, dude. And it's like, but it's like she does that now because now she's getting more attention than she ever would have, even if she got first place.
Yeah.
So it's like you understand why people are doing these like social justice things in sports, taking a knee or wearing certain things. It's like, and I also understand that. Like
she
their
might
argument
feel
to
that.
it.
She might have
feel
so
that.
much pressure around her, or she might be presented with arguments that she finds convincing as to why she can't represent herself by the flag anymore or whatever.
But like with her, I love the example of like, so if you're saying we're all coming together at this, Olympics to friendly compete, let's not throw our country's politics into it too. Cause like I saw like some North Korea writer, she's like, if that person would have done that and was in like wearing North Korea drip, dude, they would kill 8 generations of her whole family.
Yeah.
So
and it's
insane.
like, that would happen at that same tournament. So the consequences are so different, but we're competing in the same thing. And it's like,
and the idea that person would go, I'm not represented by this because people like me aren't free. And then that person from North Korea goes, are you crazy?
Yeah, you're crazy. Like you're just put everybody in jeopardy that's ever fought for as free as you are right now. Because as much shit as you want to talk, I've been going on this America kick, and I think you started me on this more than anything. And it probably is just making me look like more of a fascist dude, neo-Nazi sympathizer. But no, it's so true. It's like we complain
America is
all the
anti
time.
all those things.
And we talk.
Should be.
That's true. It
Ought to
should be, and it ought to be. But that's the same way now. Like I used to make Republican jokes all the time when there's a Republican guy in office. Now I make liberal jokes all the time because there's a liberal guy.
Yeah.
And now, before it was funny, but now it's like you shouldn't make those jokes. Like, or oh, you're a Republican. I bet you're a Republican. It's like no, I hate
now
them
you're
too.
serious all
And
of a sudden.
And now, exactly.
That's
and
the
I see
thing,
that happen all the time. So it's like I hate how this whole thing happens with America, and not saying like there's a lot of bad shit. There's so much bad shit happening in here, but this is a fucking good place to be, dude. And 4th of July, kind of like I got some of those American vibes again of like fireworks, people screaming, masks are off again. Like everybody's kind of going back to being in this weird, like let's unify. And like we were so separate for this last year with the pandemic that like we forgot that so much of us is like community and socializing and just like bumping elbows and actually exchanging like our biochemistry, not trying to keep it away from each other.
Yeah.
We feed off of each other. We're fucking all one of the same. If the farther we drift away, we'll all just slowly wither and die.
Yeah.
Olympics, dude.
One of my friends on Facebook, she's a black girl, and she had posted how some African Americans don't celebrate the 4th. So, you should respect that, because black people were slaves on that day in 1776.
The only ones that didn't see independence, dude.
And so, and there is obviously a hypocrisy to that. And I read Frederick Douglass's "What is the 4th of July to the Slave?" Mm-hmm. And he says it better than I think anybody ever could. Frederick Douglass was a freed slave and became a statesman. And you read the stuff and the way that he wrote. I'm just like, I've gone through like education up to some college, and I consider myself like a pretty eloquent person. I couldn't possibly dream of writing as well as that guy did. So like that's one of the things that really stands out. But
that was. To that point, that was also that, like his writing, that was the vernacular that was used at the time.
Right.
At the time, right?
Yeah.
So like that would be, not saying that you can write like Fred Douglass, but that would be the equivalent of like a great writer today writing in our, modern society vernacular. Does that make any sense?
I would equate it to
It was-
to an intellectual though. Like definitely to
Yeah.
Because it was a speech.
Yeah.
And, I could easily equate it to, anything that like Thomas Sowell might say or Jordan Peterson or somebody where, it's like.
Articulate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As fuck. Like.
But I'm sure there was different lingo back in the day.
Oh, yeah. And
that now is so outdated that it makes it seem like so much more solid or like so much more impressive. Yeah. Because we don't use the same
That's
word.
true. Yeah, it's like reading the Bible and being like, "Whoa, look how they used all these crazy words."
Yeah.
Shakespeare or something.
But he quotes a lot of Shakespeare and poetry and shit throughout it too. I mean, it's really really well written. But
and Shakespeare was high on drugs, dude.
Yeah, and he killed his mom for money, I think.
But Frederick Douglass makes the point in that, like, he starts it off and he's fucking funny. And at one point, he's like, the only way to deal with this is through blistering satire and irony. And I'm just like, that's dope as fuck, dude, that was happening back then, And this was like 70 years after the revolution. So
Which was?
1776, dude.
Damn, this homie, dude. True American.
So he starts it off by going on this long diatribe about how the founders how they were great men and how rare it is to have an entire generation of people who are brave enough to stand up and like claim a wild land as their own because they're not being represented by the place they used to call home. But the entire time as he's saying it, he's saying you and your. He's like your country and your fathers and stuff like that. And
pulling you in, Daddy.
And he like builds it up to and he really gives honor to like the ideals of the Constitution. And then he flips it on him and he goes, but it's not mine. It's not the people that I represent. It's not our independence.
Right.
In half of our nation right now, there are still slaves, and you can still, you can still find them linked together. He just describes in graphic detail the slave chains that would just be 30 or 40 people all chained at the wrist or the neck or at the ankles, and they're all walking in a line, and you can hear the crack of the whip if somebody, he describes like a woman carrying her baby and she starts to drag from the weight of her baby and the shackles, and then the whip cracks and you hear her scream out and her shoulders laid open,
But I'm saying like that also, like, I understand all that side of it. Like, but when people are celebrating July 4th, how many people are actually thinking of this story or the slaves or like the certain people's independence from that? It's like celebrating Christmas and what it's actually supposed to signify. Isn't it just a holiday, like a Hallmark bullshit kind of thing at this point? It's
hot
like
dogs and beer.
We're kidding ourselves.
Well, that's the thing.
Like there's more slaves now than ever before.
Not in America.
I know, but in the world. So it's like the world that still isn't a shitty place. And
coming out of America, though, those slaves.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of slaves in America still. Certainly, there's sex slaves and all kinds of crazy.
It's the highest
shit.
business worldwide as well.
Yeah, I feel like we contribute a big part of that.
But let's not rush past the fact that that for a few hundred years after, or for like 100 years or so after the independence, slavery was still happening and it was still being traded. We were still trading in human beings.
Yeah, but there's still people that think Trump's the president right now. Like, isn't that the same idea? Like, they don't want to believe they lost.
People think John F. Kennedy and Trump are running.
Thinking Trump's the president and owning human beings
That's
as property.
The same thing.
Just wanted to clarify. Okay.
Let's get Bill back in here. Come on, this got too serious.
I think that's something like everybody should read. What is the 4th of July to the slave? It was
so kids. You heard no more fireworks. We're reading what the 4th of July is. What's
you should read it
now.
Because it was one of the it was he read it to an anti-slavery, like a women's anti-slavery league on July 5th in like 1852, and it was it's pretty fucking powerful, man. The whole thing, all the way through.
I'm not trying to discredit it.
And he ends it with like that he believes, and he's like, I can't go into it right now. I don't have time. I've already gone on this whole thing, but I do believe that the founding fathers and the principles they instilled in the Constitution were good. I do believe in those principles, and I believe that America is that nation, not the nation that presently is carrying on in this trade of man flesh and stuff like that.
It's hypocrisy.
I'm sorry, Dad. God, can we get back to having some fun, dude?
I just think
This
it's
guy's bumming me
interesting.
out,
Dude.
dude.
That's not interesting. How is that not interesting to you?
Is this
How is
Tease
that
the
not
Day or
fucking
is it
interesting, man?
WDUTUR, man?
I think that shit's
We're making some
interesting.
jokes and rape jokes. Bill Cosby, dude. Now he's trying to make us feel guilty about slavery.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I was just trying to
I
appreciate
think I was
America.
talking about a great American actually who was a slave and still decided to stand up for the principles.
And you know
of
what? That's what Bill
America.
Cosby did,
Yeah.
and he's free.
God
baby.
bless, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So times are a changing, dude. We're getting
Sorry.
there.
Let's get
One
back to the
step at a
surface.
time.
Don't be sorry because that was great knowledge and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And I actually
dude.
learned something.
It's a
and I might-
knowledge, bro.
And I might go read that article now that you sent a week ago.
Fuck it. Let's read Cory Bush's tweet instead. When they say the 4th of July is about American freedom, remember this. The freedom they're referring to is for white people. This is stolen land and black people still aren't free. That's Cory Bush, Missouri representative. And
Hell yeah, dude. Whoa.
that's a little bit more
Super
like it,
woke,
dude.
dude. I like
Isn't
that.
it?
Whoa,
Hell yeah,
dude. And that's who I would vote for.
Truth. So give the land back and send all the black people back to Africa then, right?
I want
Is that the
Slam Poet
logical?
Pete to come out, dude.
Slam Poet Pete?
Yeah, dude.
I don't
I'm
know,
ready
Get a
to
man.
slam
it.
poem from Pedro
I
right
don't
there.
think
Yeah.
I can muster up, man.
You just absorbed a lot of deep knowledge, dude. You have some heritage about
I
also
have
being
something in my-
oppressed,
I also have
dude.
something in my teeth.
You have something in your teeth. That's like the start of that's a good title for the slam. There's something.
I have
in my
something
teeth.
in my teeth. Tortillas thrown at me. We think we're free. There it is. There you have it, folks.
That's pretty good, dude. I like that you kept it short, dude.
Short and to the point.
Yeah,
What's
dude.
that saying?
Just like the point
Just
guard
like
on
my
that
dick.
Hispanic team. Wow. Okay. Well,
Well,
So I was talking to my black friend
hell yeah.
about that stuff, and I was trying to tell her.
I know, dude.
I had
Did
started
you
to-
say
I had
something
started to
super
make a
racist
point.
last
I had
podcast you're
started to
trying
make a point.
I believe Frederick Douglass.
No, because she was saying how she feels like America is the America of the slave, of 1776.
Damn.
And I'm like, well, Frederick Douglass did all this shit, and the abolitionists did all this shit, and then the civil rights people. So let's not erase them by just chalking America up to what it was in 1776. There's a whole history and a whole litany of people who have done, who have sacrificed a fuck ton in order to earn the rights that we all enjoy now.
Right. But here's another point. How many black people don't even care about that? They look past it and be like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying the right things, but
I'm walking you right into it.
No,
Come into the Viper trap.
it's like any other race, like Mexicans, whites, whatever. The ignorance overshadows, these solid points that a historical, Frederick Douglass said about slavery back in the day. It's like they don't care about that. They just instead of changing their ways to form, an ideology like Frederick Douglass or something like that, like it's
How often do you think they're encountering something like that in their life? As opposed to her point
Never.
her point was yesterday on her way to work, somebody called her the N-word on just shouted it out the window at her, driving past.
was she going by 35th and
Yeah, what was she doing, dude? Was she smoking clove cigarettes around a school, dude, or something?
35th and Indian School? That's where I was yesterday morning. So
Did she have her hood up, dude? Did she have her hood up or something, dude?
So that's her experience, and that's what she's saying. This isn't my country at all. I feel, like people are looking down at me every day because of my color of my skin. And
But there's so
obviously they are, because this person called me the N-word, and it's like,
yeah.
That
okay.
same person's calling all of us a faggot, too.
that's what I said.
Yeah. So it's like they.
And I kind of am, dude. So that's fine. I'm like, oh, hey.
There
Because that's the thing, dude. If somebody says faggot, I turn around.
100%.
I'm always looking. I'm like, huh?
That's how you know.
Yeah.
Dad?
Yeah. Who's
Dad?
Does somebody need me? I heard my name. You know what I mean?
100%. And how there are so many other people against that point of view, against that specific, throwing an N-word out there, then there are people throwing the N-word out there.
And when you think
In
of
public.
American
In public.
values, when you think of what America actually should stand for,
And you
what it
almost
ought
said
to
the
be,
eyes when you just did that.
Are you
You're
picturing?
famous.
Are you picturing? Are you picturing the guy who's driving by shouting the N-word, or are you picturing, my friend whose family, has been here since they were slaves?
I guess
Like,
it's perspective, right? Like,
when I think about it, I think, and I guess you guys don't know her, but she's just like this really sweet person. She worked at the. Well, let's not say where she worked and stuff.
all the blacks
But, yeah.
are very sweet people.
That's not true. Not any classification.
Dude,
of-
Bill
We all know
Cosby.
we all know it's a
People are
dollar
also-
store anyways. It doesn't matter.
But I mean, she's a great person, and so that was my point. Is just like when I think about America and the values that I hold true, and that I would that I would defend, whether it's that racist driving by shouting out of the car, or whether it's somebody in the White House. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. It's I picture her much sooner than I picture one of these people. Like. And that's how I feel like that's just how it is. And that's the America that I go, America's dope as fuck, dude. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's what it is. Not the fucking people bombing brown people overseas and not the people shouting the N-word at you.
Not the guy in the president
Yeah.
chair. Dude?
No, like almost no, definitely no president in my history.
George Bush.
Riding hard on that dick. You hopped off a Trump
Defender
and
of
hopped
America,
off a Georgie.
dude. We're going
real
back.
quick.
We're regressing.
Hey, let me see your paintbrush, Georgie.
Yeah, dude. I like
just-
his paintings. Dude. That's
Paint
the
me
thing, dude.
naked,
That's when I started
George.
liking him, dude.
Paint me naked.
No, that's when I started liking him. He has an artistic side, like the painting when he's
Autistic
Fuck you,
side, dude.
fuck you, dude. I haven't sworn this whole podcast. Fuck you, dude. Okay, when he's in the bathtub and he has the picture of his legs in the bathtub, dude. And I think of him as a metaphor for the Twin Towers, dude, because he knocked them down, and he just felt guilt for those. So he's in the bathtub looking at his legs, and he saw the plane.
You know what? I'll say this, dude. That's deep.
Thank you. It wasn't deep, but it was like two. It was like barely up to past his.
Second knuckle. dude.
It's only about
Yeah, he's actually not allowed to take deep baths anymore. They found him 6 times, and Hillary's always around. Hillary Clinton, where are you now? What are you up to? You've been quiet for too long, you little.
Hillary. We know you're not here to suck my dick. So what are you doing?
See, if we don't claim it as our America, it's her America.
That's true.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that's fine. We just need to decide, because if it's hers, then I'm cutting my
we
dick off.
can't decide. We can't decide who we want to go live with when our parents are being separated.
cut my
Okay?
dick off. Mom.
That'll complete your transition.
You know what?
The lighter. Thank you.
What are you guys fucking doing here, dude? Are you having sex after this or what? Y'all been playing back and forth fucking footsies
We've been
over
playing
here.
ballsies, dude.
What's
They're
that, dude?
getting long.
You like tie them around each other?
Yeah.
It's like what's that game then that you play in
Pong, dude. It's
no,
pong.
in the play yard in school, and you hit the
Tether ball?
tether ball. So like tether ball each other's ball section
It's
on
got
each other.
It's got a
and they-
wrap.
They wrap.
It wraps around the shaft.
And you try
And
to,
then they
you try to
unwrap.
keep it together.
Damn, dude, did you guys invent a new way of docking?
Tether ball.
Tether balls, dude.
Tether balls.
Tethered balls, because it's
Tethered
past
balls,
tense,
yeah.
dude.
Balls.
That's the goal. And if
Yeah.
you do it for, no, I got that's good.
Okay, greeny.
Fine, I'll try one of these.
It's Jack Harrer.
Ooh.
Who-
Jack-
what is that? You said that
He
last
freed
time.
the slaves, dude.
Jack Harrer,
Oh,
dude.
he
for the
wrote- he
Olympics.
wrote
Yeah, I'm not going to give you another fucking history lesson
He wrote
after you
the
yelled at me.
article. He wrote the article.
Sorry, dude. We're trying to keep it light sometimes, dude. We had a good 10, 15 minutes on it, did we not?
I love America, okay?
You hate America. You're a Nazi, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're a fucking Nazi,
what
You
I
dude.
yelled the N-word at your
Nazi.
friend. Nazi.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Don't hit a button. It's not a joke, CJ.
¿Quién crees que eres?
He's going to be slamming that button the whole time.
Shit, man.
We get it, man. It's it's all good. It's good to have conversations like that, though, because...
Oof.
No, I'm good.
It's the happy smiley weed.
In the end, it's just, no, I'm good, thank you. In the end, we're fucking, like you said, dude, it's good to see the unity, start to come back.
This is also my frustration. So you go back to 1700.
Not only
Let's
sexually?
go 200 years back farther than that. It's like we're fucked up, dude. We're art society, humans, creatures, animals.
Nature's hard.
Nature's fucked up, cruel,
We've always been
cold-hearted.
savages, dude.
We've always been savages, and I continue to be savages until we plug into Elon Musk's computer and it
dude.
drives us to fight a cyber war.
You should
through
get that
space.
tattooed on your stomach, dude.
It's already
savage, dude.
Savage, dude. So
Savage,
I think
dude.
that's also my not my frustration with it, because it is the truth. This is the history, but it's like, how far back do we go? Because that's the thing. It's like, let's just keep. Let's go farther. Like
However
I
far
like
back is convenient.
until it fits our narrative. Then you go a little further back. I think it's a great lesson to learn history and to be aware of what's happened in our past, but also look at that world and be like, yes, the world still is really shitty, but it's probably better than
100 times better than it was.
Yeah.
But for real, we can get Amazon delivered. We get a fucking black dildo sent to my house right now in the next 24 hours and jam
I
all
can
up
get a
our
big
asses. dude.
fat black ass sent to my house, dude, if I wanted to. You know
We
what
had
I'm
Bill
saying?
Cosby on the podcast
Yeah,
today,
dude.
dude.
Come on, what more do you
Anything
want
can
from us?
happen.
Anything can happen, dude. And in 17700, you'd have to get it from Amazon. You already had one of those, but
Yeah.
did you get it?
¿Quién crees que eres?
You stupid as hell, son.
I know, but it was inside, dude.
I love
so
it. I love it.
So, but
Call
I'm just
back.
saying, all history's
Call
fucked
back.
up. We're all fucked up, dude.
Slavery's the biggest callback.
And it's gonna keep. It's happening now. It happens on smaller levels. All with
when politics started going into sports is when Kaepernick took a knee, dude.
yeah, dude. Fuck that guy.
I believe in that episode. We were all for it. We were liberals
Wasn't
back then.
that during
we
the
were
Michael
liberals
Brown?
back then.
Didn't know.
Okay,
we didn't know.
episodes.
Obama was president, wasn't he?
Obama was president, dude. I was liberal, dude. I voted for him, dude. I voted for Hillary the next year, dude. The first 100 episodes of this podcast, it was a ride, dude. I'd gotten out of college. I went through my anarchist atheist phase, so I was like, this isn't doing something. I need to be part of one of these teams.
Right.
I went liberal because I'm gay, and then it turned out it just didn't work for me, dude. And then after 100 episodes, we started being funny about being Republicans, and I was like, I kind of like this character.
You pulled a Dave Rubin, dude.
I like Rubens. I don't know who that is, but it sounds good.
He was that guy who
Should've
was like,
known.
he wrote that book, Why I Left the Left, and then he hung out with Jordan Peterson for a year, and then he was a centrist all of a sudden, and then now this year, it's very popular to be a conservative. Oh. So he is now a conservative.
Hell
Who the
yeah, dude.
fuck cares, dude? Okay, if
My dad.
if you're on either end of the fucking spectrum, you are wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's that
Yeah.
political grifting game, though, dude.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Hallelujah. That's so true.
Throw a tortilla at me, I'll feel better.
Better catch it. Better catch it.
Anything out for themselves. It's my
That's what I hate. That's what I hate about the fucking the sides. That's what I hate about if you wear a mask or don't wear a mask. Oh, you are a Trump supporter because you don't wear a mask. You're a
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Take this mask
If
and
you
shove it up your ass.
if you don't get the COVID vaccine, you're an anti-vaxxer or you don't
Yeah.
believe in vaccines. No,
I don't believe in
you're a Republican.
pharmaceuticals.
You're like, God damn, you're a flat earther. It's like people want to put people into binary categories
They
so
want-
much, except for for themselves. They're trying to
Except for their
subtract-
identity.
Yeah, except for their own identity, but for everybody else outside of their bubble or even inside their bubble, like you're this, you're this, you're this, and that's what defines you. Sorry.
And that's exactly what I am
And that's
too.
exactly who you are. And
Yep.
it's like it's so fucking
It's
frustrating.
projection to the next level.
It's getting
dude.
worse and worse. It's like what you said, dude. Who the fuck cares? Republican, Democrat. It's like if you're stuck on one of those sides in anything in this life or world, you're fucking like I shouldn't even care about what your thoughts about me are
Yeah.
because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. 100%, dude.
But they still hurt my feelings. So I know it. I'm saying it out loud, and I'm working on it, and I'm meditating. So that's
Dude, hell yeah. I remember in the first, 100 episodes, when you said meditating, I would have made a masturbation joke, and I didn't. So cheers.
dude.
Learning.
How bad do you want to though?
Congratulations, dude.
Oh, dude, I fucking bit back.
You want to make
so
masturbation
hard.
jokes just as much as you masturbate.
Dude, whatever. I cut down to 4 times a week now, so you don't have anything on me.
That is true though. Like that was always the easy one. The meditation. Oh, you mean masturbate?
Yeah.
And jump.
Stupid, dog. That's so dumb.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
It
dude.
takes a while.
It's still terrible, dude.
I wouldn't
Terribly
say
good.
that. Hey. I mean, good enough for having Bill Cosby on.
That was amazing, dude. He kind of was out of his mind.
After 2 years in prison, coming out.
I mean, he's completely blind. He can't see anything. So.
Really, dude?
Oh, you guys
Now
want
it
to
feels
see
like
what
his
he's doing on his
victims.
first day out? He sent us some video footage. We should have probably maybe gone over it before
Really?
we had him over. Yeah.
Was he making barbecue sauce again, dude?
No, he's having pizza, dude. Check it
Wait,
out.
we haven't even talked about Bill Cosby yet, have we? Damn.
We just had him on and then we skipped right over.
Yeah.
We're doing
Feasting
great.
on pizza. Bill Cosby feasting on pizza as fury erupts over his shocking release.
No pun intended.
Same, Bill, dude. I love pizza. I would fuck up pizza my night of the release.
I'll eat a pizza with Bill.
What are we
dude.
hating on that for?
Googly-eyed, like,
That, I mean,
He tastes like pussy.
he was out of it. Do you think this was after that video was released before he came on with us?
that
Right?
was, yeah. He sent that over for us to roll before. Maybe that's why he was mad at us.
Mad at me, dude. He fucking hated me.
He was
I think he
orgasming.
thought you were the producer because of the brown skin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We got some more from his first day.
Hey, your janitor's
of
in the
freedom.
frame.
Congratulations.
Not just a black thing.
not
This
just-
is for all the people who have been imprisoned wrongfully, regardless of race, color, or creed.
Dude.
Because I met them in there.
you so much, Bill.
These people can't get lawyers. So my wife is waiting for
So my wife is waiting for me, and
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm talking
go.
about.
I gotta go now. Bye. I gotta go drug her. That's ridiculous, bro.
He would never drug her, dude.
You know what, Bill Cosby? Respect holding that not guilty mentality.
Hell yeah, dude.
Respect, brother.
But also,
I believe him. I don't know why, but I do.
His
I
wife
do
did
too.
too.
but wasn't it also if he would have said earlier that he admitted that he did rape that woman, he would have been freed already from like what the case would have actually been.
I hadn't heard
I'm
that, but I
I'm
don't know.
pretty sure that was the thing. 'Cause I remember hearing somewhere like
This was
months ago that it was like if he would have already admitted to it, he'd be, or it was like by year 3 he would be.
There was like
Okay.
a therapy thing like he could have gone to that he declined.
Yeah.
Look, man. If all right,
Black man in therapy?
what are you gay?
Oh, you got thoughts? We all got thoughts.
It might be dancing on my dick. No. First off, what I want to say, your eyes just got really wide, and that only happens when something surprising happens.
Yeah, dude.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Listen, what was the question?
Black people in therapy, what are your opinions on it?
Do all black people need therapy? Go.
Black therapists matter, dude. Okay, I don't know.
¿Quién crees que eres?
All right. You guys want to hear from a couple of the ladies who got finger banged while they were
okay,
asleep
let me say this. Hold on, before we
They wouldn't
move-
remember, so it's bullshit.
He knew the dosage. Let me say this beforehand. If you were innocent, right? Innocent in air quotes for
Yeah.
people that are just listening.
Yeah.
And you pleaded not guilty, would you take the easy way out by saying, okay, maybe it happened once? Then that's going to lead the people to believe that you've done it 65 times.
It's hard to say. 'Cause
Okay,
You can
but-
game.
This was his
theory
plan
this.
all along, though. He says, I'll go in pleading not guilty, declaring my innocence.
Declaring
my innocence. And when I come back, released, on good behavior, of
Yeah.
course, released on that, I'll come out to the press as saying,
As gay.
I've been not guilty this whole time. That's what I pleaded. You guys have wrongfully accused me of raping these women. Like, come on. Wouldn't you do that as a rapist? Put yourself in a rapist's shoes for 1 second.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Now, color the.
What color are the shoes?
Nick
with
just
my eyes closed, I feel like the victim.
Nick just realized he's wearing those shoes all the time. And, as the rapist, wouldn't you be like, I'm diehard, even if you did it, right? Even if you did it, did it.
Do you think that Bill Cosby in his head admits to himself that he did it, or do you think he's deluding even himself?
Well, the highest form of, dishonesty.
Okay.
No, dishonesty.
Is imitation. Let's go rape some women.
And I'm drugging up. No, the highest form of dishonesty is like when you believe your own lies, correct?
Can I get a hell yeah?
Can I get a hell yeah?
Anything out for themselves. It's my barbecue sauce.
How blatant was that, by the way? All right, hold on. Let's skip over my whatever. There is an episode of The Cosby Show out there with Bill Cosby making some barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. And then
racist already. I wouldn't sign off on it, dude.
Afterwards, everybody becomes all lovey-dovey. And then he goes on to tell his wife.
His wife says, "Look at how they've gotten all lovey-dovey. It's something. What is she? She blames it on something else."
No, she says, "Look,
you ever tasted a black man's barbecue sauce?
Let me tell you something, brother.
It makes you want to make love."
Listen.
Okay.
And then the wife says, "I'm glad they resolved their issues on their own."
That's
and
what
Bill
it is.
Cosby says, "It wasn't on their own.
Yeah.
It's my barbecue sauce, bitch."
They didn't resolve nothing on their own.
He's got the sauce, dude.
And he
Rappers
says,
sing about it all the time.
Haven't you noticed that every time I make my special barbecue sauce, this is so blatant, it's ridiculous how we didn't even fucking see it. The picture was painted on the wall. Or writing. And he says, every time I make my barbecue sauce, everybody gets all lovey-dovey. And then he goes, as a matter of fact, to his wife in the show, there's a cup of it next to the on the nightstand.
Yeah, there.
Why don't you go up there and I'll meet you, or something like that?
That's
right?
when it really gives it away.
And it's like, come on, how was he not a rapist?
Yeah.
Why did he get released 2 years afterwards?
What makes me think of he had Bill Cosby's 4th of July. Hear me out, dude. Bill Cosby's 4th of July open bottle. There's a barbecue orgy out there, dude. There's a barbecue orgy story. We hear about some people he raped, dude. He raped 75 women or something. Once you're raping,
once you rape one, you gotta rape the others.
I have this inside scoop on this story actually.
Fred Douglass was actually writing the article about
my barbecue sauce.
Bill Cosby.
What I'm saying, dude, is if he had that many rapes with a single woman, dude, there had to be some all-out blast. 4th of July, Bill Cosby, everybody that loves him comes to this party. They all eat his barbecue sauce, and he did 100 in that night. Yeah. It was an orgy of rape, dude, with Bill Cosby.
Yeah, he put a whole prescription in
the barbecue sauce. Yeah, he remembers it fondly, dude.
But no,
I mean, you have to put a lot of work into that. You take all those pills and grind them up.
Well, mortar and pestle.
That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. As as you know, you're a rapist, right? You know, you committed these felonies.
You know, you're innocent of
a good time.
That's the go-to, dude. That's the plan, to make it seem like you're innocent. So why would you take the easy way out of going to a therapist to reduce your sentence, or to, doing something else to reduce your sentence, instead of I'm innocent. If I do that, people are going to think I raped her, or because wasn't it like he pleads guilty to one
it's
case
all
or
ego.
something? Yeah. So he's like, I'm going to do this and come out, just justifying the wrongfully accused.
Exactly, dude. And that's why I love him. That takes a lot of courage. Dude.
And you know what, Bill Cosby? I'm sorry I said, how did we not know you were a rapist? Because I didn't mean it. I was angry. You were kind of mean to me today. So I'm sorry, Bill. Oh. Fuck you, motorcycle man.
What is this episode? This is quite the ride. What a time it is at the Who Do You Think You Are podcast.
Dude, I'm having fun. I'm feeling good. I got my blood work results in today, and I don't know how to read them, but there's a green spot in the middle.
Yeah.
And then it tallies wherever I'm at, and I'm in the green and all. So I think that's good, right?
That sounds good, dude.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, dude.
I would say, as a not doctor, That seems good. Yeah.
Green means go, bro.
Yeah, dude, go harder.
So I think all my levels are good. I felt good today. You know, I talked to you guys a little bit like a couple weeks ago.
You're being gay.
I was feeling gay. Okay? That's the only way I can put it because I didn't feel like myself at the moment.
¿Quién crees?
So no, I wasn't feeling, all right. Yeah. And I don't know, man. I'm glad that you guys.
You said you're glowing. You're like almost glowing.
I said I'm
You're glowing up.
I'm glowing.
I'm glad I'm pregnant.
I'm on my glow up. Shit, I can't. This isn't the place. I'm on my glow up.
Damn. I'm gloping, guys.
Glowing up.
I'm in glope therapy.
No, I'm glad I got the results because you guys asked me like, why do you guys do my blood work? And I was like, it's kind of like a peace of mind thing to me, man. And
For sure, dude.
I've been.
I
in
saw
my
your
head a
feet. You
lot.
should definitely get an AIDS test every once in a while.
You fuck
¿Quién
me.
crees que eres?
What does that say about you?
And shout out to last week's episode, Jay. I just wanted to throw back. It wasn't a joke against you. Or
Episode 154.
I took it personal like a tortilla on my face.
¿Quién crees?
It was a street talk when it fit your whole face.
I hate it. What are we at even?
55.
I have to pee so bad. I'm going to hold it, though. I'm going to hold it for this one.
You can go pee.
No, I don't want to go pee, dude. Don't fucking come at me with your white shit and tell me, go pee, you brown boy.
You're free now.
You're free. You can go pee
boy.
whenever you want.
Yeah,
no.
dude.
Go pee
I was
whenever
just
you
trying
want.
to tell you
I
you're
want
free.
the shackles. I want the
¿Quién
chain.
crees que eres?
Where's the bucket, sir?
Am I going too hard today?
Do you guys want to play a game?
What, I got to piss in your wife's mouth again?
You guys want to play a game?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
Go
got a
ahead,
game for
Jigsaw.
us. I made this game up on the drive over.
Don't say want to play a game when you're sucking your thumb, dude. It creeps me out.
I want to play a game.
Daddy, you want to play a game, Daddy?
Daddies. Okay.
Before I go night-night, can we play a game?
It's touchy
Oh,
feely.
So the game is one of you gets one of you is looking at a picture. The other
I'm sorry, Cosby.
The other gets 10 questions. You have to try and figure out what the picture is of in 10 questions. Yes or no questions.
Oh, shit.
And you're gonna confirm or deny.
Do I get a clue?
No clue until
How bullshit is this? There's so many random ass pictures on the internet, dude.
You could
10
ask
questions?
any 10 questions to try and narrow it down. But you can't just ask what is it a picture of. It has to be like
Yes or no question. I understand.
Okay.
This game, literally, the rules sound like you made it up on the way over here.
Well, it's like 21 questions. Are you trying to...
I actually played this game as like an icebreaker at an insurance company.
Did it go well?
Yeah, it was fun. It was more fun than being in an insurance company.
You worked it.
Do we give him a subject or anything, or you just guesses?
Nope. You start asking
And
questions.
he has 10 questions?
You have 10 questions.
Damn.
10 questions.
Any 10 questions in the world can get you.
Is this a portrait? A portrait meaning of a person. Is this a picture of a person? Let me put it that way.
There's a person on it.
There you go.
I
Next
could have
question.
said yes, but
I'm gonna give you some details because I think
Yeah,
it might be
I think it's
tricky.
okay
I'm
to-
gonna kind of like
as long as you're not
feed
just
into your
giving it away.
answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
is it like an iconic picture?
Look
Like,
at-
is it
hey,
a meme?
look at
Hold
me,
on, hold
dude.
on. Is it a meme? I'm
You
getting
can't
rules.
just ask me.
I'm getting rules still. Okay?
They're
This is a-
they are pictures of anything in the world. Pictures of it. It
okay.
could be anything.
So it's not like a meme. It's not like an iconic.
could be.
But are they all?
No, it could be anything.
That was like
You
5
can't
questions.
ask me. That's the whole game.
6
You gotta
questions,
ask him the game. Ask him what it is.
Look,
He's
I don't
looking
want-
at the
You
picture.
can't make eye contact with me anymore. After we hooked up, dude, you can't even
don't
look at me
swipe.
straight anymore, dude.
Don't swipe because you'll cheat.
I already did, dude.
Fucking cheat.
Kidding, dude. I didn't.
Cheating
Okay.
ass.
So there's a person in it.
Yes.
Are there multiple people in it?
No.
Is it a selfie?
No.
Who questions? What questions? When questions? Why questions? Where?
But he can't tell me where he's at He can't be like, it's yes or no questions, right?
Yeah, but you can just lead him.
I only have fucking 10 questions, dude. I can't.
So far,
lead him.
you've used 3 of them on is there a person in it?
Look, I'm trying to get a background here. Let me play my game, okay?
Yeah,
You
play
play
it,
your
dude.
game. You play your game.
What was the questions I asked? Okay, there's a person in it. He's by himself. It's not a selfie.
I never declared the pronoun. I'm gonna put that down in that.
Males rule the world. I'm saying it's gonna be a dude.
Just saying, shouldn't guess somebody's pronouns.
Don't tell me how to live my life, dude.
You fucking Republican.
That's a good question, actually. Male or female? Damn it. Is it a male?
I'm gonna say to the constructs of what old society was in 1990 that it would be a female. But I would say I wouldn't know right at this moment in time. But I would say strictly, I would say 1990 to
1776.
I would say all of eternity until about 2019. This was a woman, but in 2021, I can't tell you. but yeah, it's a woman,
Okay.
dude.
All right, cool. Not
If you're a
selfie.
Republican, it's a
It's
woman.
a woman. She famous?
No.
How many questions do I got?
You got 5 more questions.
I'm never gonna get this.
Yeah, you're not close.
Yeah,
at
I mean,
all.
you might find your way around to where you're
I think
like
you should ask
can
one
generally
question
say
for him.
what it is.
You should ask one question to help lead him a little bit. Take one of his questions away to kind of get it on some kind of plane of existence.
I don't know how with that picture, but
Dip it into the toes of the reality with amongst the answer, bro.
is
If you
it?
could. Or you don't have to. It's his
I mean,
choice
yeah.
if he wants to give one away.
5 questions.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
I'll try and think of something as you just keep going, but I'll try and think of something to throw in there.
Woman, not famous, not a selfie.
It's an image of something that's being sold. That's your clue.
Oh, okay. Is this bitch selling Blue Chew or what?
That's, no, but kind of.
Am I on the right
it's
track?
kind of somewhere
Okay.
in that. Yeah.
Folks, if you're just listening, you got to go to the YouTube to see what we're talking about right now. It's great.
Okay. So she's selling a product. Is it a dildo?
That was a great fucking question, dude. Wow.
That's definitely in there.
So she's selling it. It's a picture of a woman selling a dildo in a bikini.
You got 4 more questions. You're going to guess right now?
I mean, yeah, what you're on the right
So
track.
all
I'm
of that
saying.
stuff is in there, but it's not a sales for a dildo. So
Yeah.
keep going.
But you have
a lot of the elements. So
This is
you're on
kind
the
of
right track.
triggering me, and
Isn't
I kind
that
of want to
crazy
masturbate right now.
How crazy is it? You asked 6 questions and you know that there's a
I know,
woman.
and he really figured it out all of a sudden. I was like, he's not going to get anywhere close to this. And all of a sudden he was like, I was like, what the fuck happened, dude?
That's wild.
That clue,
I was just,
that clue tipped me off.
You know what just happened? You know when you're driving and all of a sudden you're like, how did I get here? And you're like 20 minutes away from home. That's what just happened during this last. I was like, wait, when did you get all those things? I was like, that was very strange. All right, keep going.
Is she...
And you're not close at all. I need to bring it back down. Sorry.
Some of those elements are on this image.
Yeah,
So keep going.
you're kind of there.
Yeah, it'll be amazing once we reveal it to you, I think.
So
I think you'll be pretty shocked.
I mean, it's got to be YouTube appropriate because you wouldn't select a picture that is going
Correct.
to be banned from YouTube. As a co-producer that he is, a woman dildo in the picture advertising penis growth.
Is
You
that
just
a question?
recapped all your things you figured out, and then you just put a question.
And then you
at the
said
very
penis
end.
growth with as if that was a question.
That's my 7th question. Answer it.
I wouldn't say it's solely to give you penis growth. I think it's a
I would answer that no.
Bitch.
I mean, you can say whatever you
No,
want.
no,
I'm just
bitch.
saying personal.
Say whatever you
dude.
want instead, dude.
Because
I
that
feel
gets
like-
you. Because that doesn't get you closer to the
Okay.
answer of what it is.
Okay.
It's for sexual arousal in some
Right.
way. I'll give you that.
There you go. Now you got another clue,
Bitch.
Quit calling me that. It turns
and you
me
got
on.
3 questions.
Blue's Clues only needed fucking 3 clues, dude.
I've got 6.
Because it's a really fun game.
Is it a pornographic image?
No. You just figure that. You just asked him. He's like, you wouldn't put it on YouTube if it wouldn't go. So it couldn't be a pornographic image, dude. You already figured that out, dude.
I know,
You
but
double question.
I'll intervene and I'll say it's erotic in nature, but it's not a pornographic image.
Well, he said he'd masturbate to it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I already have, dude. During this conversation.
4 more questions?
You have
7 more questions.
17.
2
I think.
more questions.
Oh.
2 more questions?
Yeah, dude. We
I
just
thought that was
both
question number 8.
we both
or
just
7.
jumped through
That was
portals. That's what
question
I'm
number
saying.
8.
We just like we're here now all of a sudden, dude. Life is so weird, bro. Wake up, dude, and smell
Bill
the Jack
Cosby's
Herrera.
free, and you got 2 questions. Let's go.
If Bill Cosby's lawyers could do it, you can do it. You get to tortilla face.
Yeah, you're not even blind. You just dress like you're blind.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I don't know what else it could be.
That's such a good song.
And I didn't even hear it because I was just thinking so hard. I was trying not to picture a woman shoving a dildo up her fucking giant. What did you say?
I said you're not even blind. You're just dressed like you're blind.
Damn, dude. You're a dick, dude.
Gotcha, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. Where's your fucking walking sticky piece of shit?
¿Quién crees que eres?
What you don't know is I take half of this fucking backdrop and use it as it, dude.
What was the question?
You got
dude?
2 questions. We got 2
I
more of
did.
these to go.
That was. I had to give you love for that. That was way too. That was way too good. Oh my god.
Okay. I don't know what other questions I can come up
I can't help but look at you like you're Ray Charles right now, and you're kind of looking around to think.
That's what he talks.
with. I don't know what other questions I could ask.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we're back to the black voice again. This is great.
You said Ray Charles, dude. I had to do it. I couldn't not. I couldn't do like a white Ray Charles. Like, oh, I just don't know.
You're not
how
white.
Yeah, well,
to
don't
do
say
it.
the N word.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Oh, shit.
You guys are fucking assholes, dude. I feel like I'm being
I'm
bullied.
surprised you haven't asked the race of the individual, too. That's
Yeah, dude.
Oh, so
It's not important. It just surprised me.
yeah. Well, I'm
Dress
not
how you are.
racist, dude. Okay.
No, I think you just assumed it.
Don't we all?
So she's not. She's selling a dildo.
I feel really uncomfortable holding somebody else's phone this long. It's a
What?
weird feeling. It's giving me anxiety.
I give up, man. What is
You
it?
can't give up. You got 2 questions, and you still had a phone a friend. You haven't used the phone a friend yet,
You got
dude.
2 questions,
Phone the
man.
friend.
There's a dildo.
Phone a
in
friend.
it.
Call Bill
So,
Cosby.
he didn't help me out earlier. Okay.
Maybe he'll help out here.
No, he's busy, dude. He's eating pizza.
Oh, hello. Hello. I can't do Bill
Is
Cosby.
that my parrot, dude? What do I-
It's a picture of somebody selling some kind of literature.
That does sound like your parent, dude.
Thanks, Bill Cosby.
Is that Richard Pryor? Who is that?
If you should have been focusing on the hint that he just gave you, and now last question, dude.
Yep.
Do it one
What-
more time, really quick.
Yeah. What did?
Play back.
Hold on.
It's a person.
She's selling literature. I got it.
some
I did listen. You
kind of
fucking dick.
literature.
Is it a book of
I want a jello, put it in her butt. Sorry, go ahead.
Kama Sutra?
No,
No, but
but it is a book.
and you played the game, dude. Oh wait, is that the last question?
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
the
you
last
had
question.
another question, but that's fine. You,
Oh.
I
She
think-
black, dude? Is she
no.
black?
I would say you're close enough. It's not a book about Kama Sutra, but it's a soft core. Go ahead,
Paperback book.
Nick, go ahead and describe it. How would you
Titled-
describe it?
Well, first it's titled "Awakened by the Dildo-Headed Unicorn: The Original Tale of True Love," and there's a woman that you guessed. Speaking before it's a woman with a unicorn face mask on, a rainbow behind her, and a dildo starfish that I don't think you'd ever
Show it to him. Show
guess,
it to him.
dude. But it's a lovely book, dude. And we just shipped 10 copies to your house, and we shipped 10 copies of that to your house, and I think they should be there tonight. So if your wife is there, hopefully she can.
Is that anything
I was-
like what you were picturing?
Dude, no.
I mean, can you believe? I mean, you got pretty close. You got it. It's a book. You know.
Was I too specific with my questions?
No, I think you probably
You
weren't.
got in there.
Yeah. I think you
You
wasted
got
a
in there like
couple
a
on-
blind man.
You felt your way in there, dude. It was good.
I stumbled onto the answer, didn't I?
I don't know Braille, but this sure does feel like a pussy.
Pedro, it's your turn. Nick, you have 10 questions.
All right. Okay. Is there a person in it?
Yes, 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Pedro's just making it easy for you.
Oh yeah, dude. Are they famous?
Yes.
Famous from a movie?
No. He's a sports player.
She's a sports player.
He is.
Thank you.
That's what I said.
He's a sports player. Are you just trying to mislead
You're trying
me?
to lose the game on purpose?
I mean, he plays sports.
I mean, I know, but Nick could have asked that. You didn't have to just give it to him.
Look, I'm trying to make this game work, brother. Okay.
Is it a movie?
You already asked that.
Did I?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said,
that
are
was
they
question
famous for a
number 3.
movie?
Oh yeah.
I said no.
Hell yeah, dude.
I said he's a
I'm high
sports
as
player.
hell. He's a sports player. Okay.
Nick's going back and forth through that portal, man.
Is it a meme?
It's not a meme. I would say it's a Twitter headline.
Culturally, yes, but not as a meme.
Is it about the Olympics?
No. The sport is not yet in the Olympics. I'll tell you that.
And I'll tell you, it's a little bit old. It's a little bit older headline.
What? Think
Is it
about,
sexual?
No, yes. Maybe like
Strangely.
hold on. Prior 2019, I don't think it would have been sexual, dude. But
Interesting.
now I'm saying definitely sexual,
What the
dude.
fuck?
And hold on, the only sport that's not in the Olympics, to answer your question, and to give you a little, just lead you on a little bit more. Think about the sports in the Olympic, Summer Olympics.
In the Olympic.
I should say.
Think about the sports in the Olympic.
The one Olympic.
The one Olympic. Singular.
Yeah, it's only one, dude. It might be
The only
multiple
one that
fucking.
counts.
Yeah,
Might
dude,
be-
the one Olympic.
Yeah,
dude.
and hold off. We are competing, and it's semi-friendly because you get to hold the gold medals over some fucking North Korean team, okay, or whoever, just to bring that full
Bring it full
circle.
circle.
Yeah,
I'm pro North
Circle
Korea.
back.
but
I've always liked the North before the South.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Anyway, so
Southside's
sexual.
more dangerous. Sexual. Yeah.
The
Just
only
in a
sport
weird
not
way.
played in the Olympics.
All right.
Sexual in a weird way. Yeah.
Am I supposed to guess these? I'm gonna start. Okay, he did a lot of this. Am I trying to guess who these people are?
Anything
All right.
you're trying to get as
Anything
close to the
relate- yeah,
detail.
like I
if you
did
could
with the
say,
boat.
if you
Okay.
could say exactly what it's a picture of, that would be ideal. But you're just trying to get there.
Should I know these people's names?
I would say you definitely know this person's name.
Yeah, absolutely. You think he's cute?
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah,
And it's
O'Reilly.
the only sport
Tucker
not in the Olympics.
Carlson,
and it's the only clip we ever put on YouTube.
George Bush, Dick Cheney, cute.
Dude,
I just gave you a
cute.
big, huge clip.
Hey, you should have been listening, dude, instead of
Clue.
fucking joking around about presidents knowing they
Dude,
don't
this
play
guy,
sports.
it's so beautiful out there.
What's the only sport not in the Olympics? That's a major sport here in the United States of America, where we fucking.
Let's give it to him so we can move forward. It's an NFL player. Something about an NFL player.
Damn, an NFL player, and he's playing some kind of weird sport.
No, he's
with his kid. What?
With his kid?
he's not playing a weird sport. It's just NFL.
Sport that's not in the
NFL.
Olympics.
NFL is the thing that's not in the Olympics.
It's a weird. Yeah.
Oh, huh.
And you think he's cute, dude? I don't know.
Tom Brady's up to something.
All right, what's he doing?
What's
you got
up?
6 questions to figure out what he's doing.
Tom,
I mean, you got
kissing
four.
his son.
That's it, dude. Nick got his.
And hell yeah, dude! Look at how romantic, dude.
We sort of gave it to him though. Pedro, he's got you by
fucking
three.
fed it.
Don't take this away from me, you liberal piece of shit.
No, there's one more.
You white hating Nazi.
We got one final one, so
Do
we're
we?
gonna give Pedro another chance here.
This piss is about to rupture my bladder, dude.
But what is? Do you? Okay, is it weird to kiss? How like kissing your daughter? Let's
For
say
5 seconds, dude. You know how long?
it was 5 seconds. Is
Yeah.
a thing? Okay.
The headline was. Oh, you didn't show. You can scroll
I
back.
showed
now.
him.
Left.
Yeah, or whatever. It doesn't matter. However,
I was looking at the picture. I was like, that's kind of hot. How do we all feel about Tom
Boner
Brady
check.
kissing his son on the mouth? So was it like an Instagram post or something?
I think it was like
yeah,
a
that's
video.
that's an article about the.
But that's what. That's a long time.
5
That's
seconds,
very-
dude. That's a good makeout session. Okay.
I'd be
That's
happy if somebody
weird.
kissed me for 5 seconds right now.
That's weird. That is so weird, though. Like, but even like for like a daughter, like when do you stop?
When did you stop kissing your dad on the mouth?
We're not. But like
His dad never loved him.
I'm speaking real. Like we're not like. My dad actually probably like more loving than my mom is. Like she's very like push away. So like I've never had this like thinking of even a kiss on the mouth is so bizarre to me. But I know like in an Hispanic culture or even like older generations, like my Italian family, like my grandma would want to kiss me on the lips. Like this is fucking weird. I hated it, dude. When I was like 5 or 6, I was like, don't fucking kiss me on the lips.
5 or 6. That's about a good age, I would say.
But for your daughter, isn't that even more personal? That'd be weird to like kiss her on the lips that long. Like for a.
I kissed my dad on the lips till I was 12.
Really?
Yeah.
He stayed on the tip for 13. Something you don't know, dude.
12 years old? Mm-hmm. And then what was the last kiss?
It was just
He got a boner.
We can't do this anymore.
I'm starting to enter puberty.
No,
but
saying your dad.
But real talk though, like
I don't know. I think I just was at the point where I was like, I'm starting to get uncomfortable with this, and I don't want to do it anymore.
but it wasn't like happening off. Like was it like Christmas or what?
No, I mean I would see him on the weekends
special
or whatever,
occasion?
and it was just like hug and a kiss. That's just how they all are. I've met my aunts and stuff like that, and they're all
It's just like what? How about what's your experience with that?
The Hispanic culture goes cheek. Never
Do
really
they?
never really go mouth.
I'm surprised because they hungry out there, dude. Those Latinas, dude, are wild.
Dude, I'll tell you something. They hungry and they eating. Okay.
tortillas.
They don't want to get. They're not worried about getting the lipstick on your face. They're worried about getting the tamale on your face.
That's sexy for them.
I think personally, I think the kissing on the mouth. I don't know.
It's a white
I
thing.
go back and forth. I feel like it's weird. I don't think I'm like, this isn't Europe, bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
top of the head, smelling behind the ear.
yeah, dude. Be presidential about it. If you're gonna.
Be presidential about the way you touch kids. That's all we're saying. We stand with Joe. We hobble with Joe, dude, on that issue.
Hell yeah.
We wobble too, dude.
Okay.
You got 3 minutes to ask your 10 questions, Pedro, to redeem yourself, dude.
I have no idea
man.
how to even try to help
It's
you
gonna
with
be
this
great.
one. Should you help me with this? I feel like you'd
We're
be.
gonna just see what
Okay.
happens. Let's go. You got the idea of the game now, so we can
Person.
speed bag this.
Yes. There's 4 people in this image.
There's a central figure surrounded by figures that were added in.
I can kind of see where this is going now. Yeah. I can see the way you can kind of guess into this, dude.
There's a lake.
There's no lake, but he definitely dove
they
himself
said-
into some hot water, dude. You say that.
Yeah.
Multiple people. Is it somebody that's injured?
Mentally from what he did to him, his career.
Famous.
Yes.
Yeah. For this moment as well.
Good old Bill.
No.
No.
Figured I'd try. Somebody famous, mentally ill. Did he kill themselves?
No.
Did
No.
they kill themselves?
No.
Not yet.
Kill their celebrity, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him.
O.J.
dude.
Simpson, dog.
No, dude.
Damn it.
I wouldn't be surprised if I.
so specific.
How many questions does he have?
You got 3 questions left.
I wouldn't be surprised if I found him like hanging himself in a couple days and a little bit of marinara came out of his mouth. Is all I'm gonna say.
Damn. Marinara. I feel like that's a clue.
Yeah. Good job.
And next week we will continue the game. No. Okay, famous, mentally ill. Wouldn't be surprised if he killed himself.
He might lynch himself on his own words.
There's 4 people.
That's a good hit.
There's 4 people.
In this image, but
It's
he offended.
inconsequential.
I was a
he-
Jeffrey
he-
Epstein.
He offended a whole
No, it's not.
Ethnic group, to say the least.
How come do you think Jeffrey Epstein has marinara coming out of his mouth?
I don't know, dude. You said hung, and that just stuck with me. I
I
feel
said
like
he lynched himself.
Just
on
because
his
they're
own
young, all they
words.
eat is pepperoni pizza, so that's what their pussy tastes like, dude. Get your ass out of the
¿Quién
gutter.
crees que eres?
Bring Bill Cosby back on.
how many questions do I have?
Bet you he says this.
2 questions. Is he white?
Yeah. He's a fucking Alfredo dip, dude. Got that
Anthony
all-
Bourdain.
I like it when you call me Big Papa.
Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you were
Say
true.
the N word.
There must be some lady tonight
I
be
don't
making
know,
my
man.
pizza, baby.
I know you guys are giving it to me, and it's going way over my head. And I should figure it out.
Dude, when Papa John just said the N-word, bro.
Show him the audition
John.
film.
Yeah, dude.
What was the big Papa?
what was the Big Papa all about?
I should have known.
Yeah.
I think we got to wrap.
Okay, well, it was lovely, everybody, for another wonderful episode. I love you guys.
Is that what this was?
Yeah, dude.
Cool, man. Cheers.
Cheers. Amor.
Amor y
y paz.
We'll see you next week.